Hello there everyone, welcome back, and I'm here to be talking about John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. Now, John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum is the third in the John Wick series, now a trilogy, and it basically takes place, I'd say a week or so maybe. It takes place after the second film. So spoilers after the second film, he broke the code that all these assassins and all have, like you can't kill someone on someone's property, or bad stuff will happen. So basically now he's excommunicado, that's what they say, and so that means he has a bounty of 14 million on his head. So every assassin everywhere is basically looking for him. So basically it's him trying to survive the whole movie while also trying, it's basically just him trying not to die the whole movie. I could say that's basically the plot, and you learn a little bit more about his past and stuff as you go out, but really it's just another action movie. And honestly, I'm okay with that kind of. This was pretty fantastic action film. I thought there was so many great moments. I don't want to spoil anything per se, but I'll just say the book, there's like a library fight. That was one of my favorites. The motorcycle chase, that was great. The sword fights and all, there's just so much cool stuff. Of course, let's talk about some of the performances because wow, Keanu Reeves, he doesn't really say that much per se. I mean, he does have his moments where he talks, but it's mostly just him doing all this action stuff. Pretty great stuff. And also Halle Berry, wow. This is probably the best I've seen from her in years. She was great in this. And really, it's mostly about John Wick. But, I mean, she's with him on some of it per se. So, she kind of helps him in some parts. He's really low on allies and all, because everyone doesn't want to get killed as well, because anyone that really helps him will get screwed over, as you see throughout the film. So it's like they show you more about who this person at the high table is, and there's lots of really great production design and stuff. There's this part where he goes to the Sahara Desert or something, goes to all these different countries. A lot of it's in New York City as well, so there is that. But the best part about the movie is easily all the action and how it's filmed and stuff. And the performances, for the most part, are pretty solid for an action film. I was really entertained. And I was a little bit worried because the runtime was about 2.5 hours almost. But, there wasn't a moment where I really had to look at my phone or watch or whatever. I just, was watching it and it was over. I was like, wow. It was a total blast. And also, there probably is going to be more, because it does set up a sequel. So that means that the trilogy isn't over. We're going to get more John Wick, which is pretty crazy. And also, it's one of those few franchises that builds, because the first one, all of them were critically appraised and all, but money-wise, they've been building tremendously. The first one opened to around 14 million, I believe. The second one, which I reviewed, if you want to check out my review, it's also, now the quality wasn't as good and stuff in my old video and all about it, and I didn't have my awesome beard. I was beardless Sawyer. So, but if you want to give it a check out to hear my thoughts more in depth on that film, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, that one opened to around, I believe, 30 million. So this one's said to open around 50 to 60 million. So it's keep increasing as it goes on. This is a really great strategy, because it was kind of a risk putting it out in the summer, because Avengers would have played its run by 4 weeks or so at this point, but you would have had Detective Pikachu the week before. The week after, you have Aladdin and Brightburn. Then the week after is Godzilla and Rocketman. So there's just so much content coming out right now, because it's the full summer season. But yet, I'm really impressed with John Wick. It's performed very well so far for its opening weekend. If it does end up open, even if it opens to 30 million, that's still really good, because the budgets are usually kind of small on these films, which just is mind-boggling, because there's so much awesomeness in this film. I was really impressed. I think that this was a terrifically well-made film. Great work for everyone pretty much involved. If I had to nitpick, I would say that the story was all right, but I kind of liked the story in the last one more. The last two movies, they had better stories in my opinion. The first one, he's getting revenge because someone murdered his puppy. Because, no. And then the second one, he was hired to basically kill this guy's sister or whatever, so that guy could take more control. And then that guy backstabs him, and he has to try to survive hitman from that guy. So those stories are way more better than this, of it just him trying to survive. But I think for what it had to deal with, it did a terrific job. And also the ending, I'm not gonna deny it was so dumb. There's just no way. If you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That last obstacle that he goes through, no way. No. But yeah, with all that said, I had a great time with this film, and I definitely recommend that you guys check it out. It's such fun. It's really great stuff. So with all that said, those are my thoughts on John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. What did you all think of the movie if you had a chance to see it? Did you think it was as epic and all as a lot of critics are saying? Because I agree, it's up there. It's probably my second favorite film of the year, or first. It's up there with Avengers. That's how great this film was. It was so crazy. But yeah, if you want to hit the subscribe button, that would be pretty cool, and hit the bell as well so you could get notification on when I upload. If you want to comment as well down below so we could discuss it, that would be pretty neat. And also, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's SawyerSable or @SableSawyer. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and my next review should probably be Aladdin, which I'm seeing in a couple days. That's going to be pretty cool. And I'll try to see Brightburn because it's really tough for me to usually see more than one movie a week because I'm busy with like work and all. It is the summer season though, so I won't really have school at least for one more summer before college. So I'm gonna try to see both because I really am excited for Brightburn because obviously you got James Gunn in there. I mean, he is an executive producer, so he didn't really like work on it per se, but two of his brothers wrote it, and I looked it up. They're all Gunn family, so we've got the Gunn monopoly going on. So anything that they rework on, I kind of want to check out. And plus, it seems like a cool spoof on the superhero genre. A little tangent aside there. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next review. Bye.